Good evening. What can we do to combat violence on the streets of the West Midlands? With the schools breaking up, many parents will be concerned about their children's safety over the summer holidays. Well, according to the latest figures from the Home Office, there were more than 150,000 violent crimes across the West Midlands in the 12 months to March. Knife crime rose to almost 5,000 offences, and that's doubled since 2013. Well, one group of young people in Coventry is trying to come up with a solution. This evening, a new youth club, Fridays, will open. Joanne Riddle reports.
Are you gonna ride for me? Are you gonna slide for me?
18-year-old Ebony rehearses for the opening night of a youth club formed by young people united against violence in their home city. There have been at least 5 fatal stabbings in Coventry in 12 months. Among the victims, Ebony's friend Emmanuel Lukanga, killed in Tile Hill last month.
He always told me to sing for him, and at that point I was so shy because I didn't really take singing so serious then, and I never did get the chance to sing to him. And then when I look back now, all the conversations that we had, it just makes me think like I've got to do this for him.
Fridays is the brainchild of 18-year-old Tyler Campbell, helped by volunteers like his college pal Michael Mihawk.
I think it's time to stop and time for young people to help other young people out there. Because of me being young as well will help other young people be inspired, maybe stop doing what they're doing and have a better future and have better opportunities in their life.
Black, white, Asian, Coventry born and bred, just moved over from America, whatever. If you're, 14 to 17, and you really feel like this is something that will be good for you and you can use this to chill out and gain yourself opportunities, then come down, because we're here to help and everyone that is involved just wants to help.
Just last weekend, a 15-year-old was wounded in a drive-by shooting outside a fast food restaurant here. Another stark reminder of why teenagers are uniting against violence. Colin Bell runs the Caribbean Community Association, one of the region's oldest West Indian groups and venue for the new youth club.
When they sort of wanted to do a Fridays night, and it's about keeping young people safe because they were tired of seeing their friends and people they knew being stabbed and hurt and getting into negative things, we were like, with open arms, we said, come, we will support you.
DJ Ironic is also lending his support. In 2010, the rapper, whose real name is James Charters, was stabbed by muggers who stole his jewellery in North London. And the Specials founder member Neville Staple is backing it too. He released a single called Put Away Your Knives in tribute to his grandson. Fidel Glasgow died after being stabbed in Coventry last September, and Neville too wants the new youth club to bring harmony.
And Joanne is at Fridays in Coventry. An exciting evening ahead for them all there, Joanne. So how's it all gearing up?
There is the most brilliant atmosphere here. It opens at 7. There's teenagers waiting to come in. And you saw just there in my report Neville Staple, who very sadly lost his grandson. He joins me here now along with his wife, Sugary. Hi there, both of you. What do you think about what the youth club is trying to achieve here in the light of the tragedy that you've been through?
Well, I think it's a good thing actually, because when I was younger, I'm still feeling my grandson actually, but when I was younger I had my fair share of trouble, but I got out of it. I put my life into something. That's what I do now with the music, and projects like this should and hopefully will help the youngsters who's got a little bit out of hand. And like I said, I was on the streets before and I pulled myself together, and as you can see, I'm doing okay.
What would your message be to young people tempted to carry knives?
It just isn't worth it, because you might carry a knife because you think you're going to need protection, but it's not a case of getting protection. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm going to carry a knife because if I go out there, somebody else is going to have a knife. So I need to protect myself. I don't think it's worth it whatsoever.
Turning to you, Sugary, there apparently some families have chosen to stay away tonight. Their children too afraid to come out. What would be your message to people who feel like that in Coventry?
First, I'd like to say I totally understand, really do understand that fear element of who knows what's going to happen next when you're out and about. But we have to make a stand, and this is a way to make a stand. These are young people here making their own stand, and we're supporting them. And I think we have to show that we support the young people that do want to make a stand and say, come off the streets, come out of trouble, come and do something creative. You've got to celebrate that.
That's fantastic. Thank you both very much for joining us. Well, people are making a stand here, and over the coming weeks they'll have a mix of high-profile artists and local artists too, plus careers advice, all kinds of things going on.
Joanne